Irish immigration law is a very complex, rapidly changing area of law, which at present is developing and changing almost on a daily basis. So when choosing an immigration advisor to advise a person on their case, it's very important that they are happy that the person that they choose has the skills, the qualifications, and the knowledge to advise them correctly and appropriately. At Sinnott Solicitors, we have a team of qualified practicing solicitors registered with the Law Society of Ireland and a team of immigration consultants with qualifications in Irish immigration law who are available to advise you. So an example of types of services which we would deal with on a daily basis would be employment permits and employment visas, Irish citizenship based on naturalisation applications, Irish passport applications, applications for foreign birth registration. We deal with Irish residency applications. So if a person is applying for residency on the basis of being the parent of an Irish citizen child, the spouse or partner of an Irish or EU national, or other family member of an Irish or EU national, a person looking to live and retire in Ireland, or a person of independent means looking to live in Ireland, would be entitled to apply for a certain form of residence permission. We would deal with EU treaty rights applications, where a person whose family member is an EU national who is exercising EU treaty rights in the Irish state may be entitled to apply for residency on that basis. We also frequently deal with Irish visa applications. So Irish visas are generally broken down to two specific categories. We have long stay D visas, which are granted for a period of over 90 days. For example, an employment visa, a family reunification visa. They would be examples of long stay D visas. A short stay C visa then is for a period of under 90 days, and they would be applied for when a person is looking to come to Ireland as a tourist, for example, or as a visitor to visit family members, or perhaps a business visa to enter Ireland to attend business meetings. We also deal with applications for international protection. When a person enters the Irish state and applies for international protection, their case is then processed to see if they're entitled to refugee status in Ireland, to subsidiary protection, or to humanitarian leave to remain, to reside in Ireland. Another area of law which we would frequently deal with are judicial review applications. So from an immigration perspective, if a person applies for example, a visa, an Irish residence permission, an employment permit, and if the application is refused, they are given an opportunity to appeal. And if the appeal is then refused, then they may have grounds to take a challenge to the High Court, seeking an order of certiorari to quash the decision which issued against them. So an example of that would be if a person applies for a visa to come to Ireland, and if the visa is refused, they are then given an opportunity to appeal the refusal. Then if the appeal is refused, they may potentially then have legal grounds to take a case to the High Court. Proceedings are instituted in the Irish High Court, and that's where the cases are heard, but they very often may progress on to higher courts, such as the Court of Appeal, the Irish Supreme Court, and in some cases, the European Court of Justice. And Sinnott Solicitors have frequently been instructed in cases which have been litigated in all of these various courts, and we continue to do so on a daily basis. Another example of a judicial review in Ireland would be if a person is waiting for a decision on their application for a disproportionate period of time, then they may have legal grounds to take judicial review proceedings to the High Court to seek an order of mandamus, whereby the court would order the Minister for Justice to issue a decision on the application. So an example of this would be in Irish citizenship applications at present, where there are lengthy delays in the processing of cases. If a person is waiting for over 2 years to receive a decision on their application, then they may have grounds to take a legal case to the High Court, seeking an order of mandamus to compel the Minister for Justice to issue a decision on their case. A full list of our services is available to read on our website www.sinnott.ie, or by calling our office reception on 00353 1 406 2862.